Hey everybody, it's Allie. Come join me on my weight loss journey, and I'm posting a really fantastic update. I'm going to be updating you on a shopping trip that I went on this weekend, and also my experience on moving up in dose because I just moved up to Mounjaro 5 milligrams. So let's get right into it. You guys. Okay, so I am so excited right now. I can't even. I've had to restart this video multiple times because I'm just so giddily happy. It is redonkulous. So I went shopping with my wife and her mom, and for the majority of my life, being overweight, have never enjoyed clothing shopping. It's always a matter of going with other people who are thinner, who find really cute stuff. There's nothing in my size, or there's no plus size section, right? We've all been there, so I'll skip over that. So first of all, I'm getting dressed to go out shopping. I work from home, so I get away with wearing a lot of sweatpants and leggings and t-shirts and just being really comfortable at home. And then I have a couple of really nice shirts for when I need to get on a call where the camera's on. And so during this portion of my weight loss journey, I've been able to get away with not buying any clothes, even though I've lost 37 pounds. So we went to go shopping, and I'm getting dressed, and nothing fits. Everything is huge. I put on a pair of pants, and they're falling off. Mind you, when I started this weight loss journey, I was wearing a size 24, 26 in pants and a 4X in shirts. And I'm putting on pants after pants after pants. Everything is too big. It's like I'm wearing a sack. And I'm like, okay, I finally hit the point where I'm gonna have to do something because everything is too big. So I find a pair that won't fall off, but that are still too big. And I ask my wife, I'm like, hey, do these look like they're way too big? Can I get away with wearing these today? Because we're gonna go shopping and I'll buy a pair of pants while I'm out. And she's like, oh yeah, they're fine. Okay, first of all, people with significant others, spouses, do not believe them when they say stuff like that. When your clothes are too big, they're too big. Don't. You guys, I looked like, I mean, it was like swallowing me whole, but I don't have a full-size mirror because when you're fat, who wants to look at themselves in a full-size mirror? Certainly not me. So I didn't know, like, how bad I really looked. Anyway, it's okay. That's just funny side story. So we go shopping, and I am really putting off trying to find something for myself, right? Because I'm like, what if I try stuff on and it doesn't fit? What if I try stuff on and like the body dysmorphia sets in, and I'm like, well, yeah, but I've lost this weight, but what if stuff doesn't fit, right? I'm gonna be upset. So I finally give in after shopping with them for a while. They're both like size 6, size 10, so they're very small. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna head over to the plus size section. I'm gonna try to find something. So I decide I'm gonna take a range of sizes, and I'm gonna get different styles to try to find something that fits. So I grab an 18, a 16, a 14 each one in two different styles. One's like a jean and the other is more like a legging or a jegging with like an elastic type band. So I get in the fitting room and I'm like amping myself up and I'm looking in the mirror. There's nobody else in there. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to try these on. The number doesn't matter. I just need to find something that fits for now. So I've got one pair of pants I could wear out if we go somewhere. So I'm talking to myself, all the positive stuff. I'm like, the size doesn't mean anything. It's going to be okay. And then I start trying the clothes on. So I was thinking I was going to be like a size 18. I put on the 18 and it's too big. And I am flabbergasted. I'm like, oh, okay. I'm really starting to see a difference here. I was like, okay, then I got excited and went to the other extreme. So I grabbed the 14. And so my legs and my butt and technically my waist fit a 14. But with the belly, it was not going to work. I wasn't going to be comfortable. It wasn't going to work. So then I tried the 16. And that afforded me the room to accommodate the belly. So I went from a size 24, 26 to a size 16 in, I guess we're on week 14 now. Yeah. I was and still am ecstatic. So I found a pair that was on clearance. They were cute, so I knew that I would wear them because that's a big thing for me right now is like I really have to like the item so I can make sure I'm going to wear it because I don't want to just buy a bunch of in-between clothes, right? So for $20 I got a pair of jeans and I was feeling really good about myself. So I was like, you know what? Just for funsies, if I find a shirt that I really love, I'm going to get it in a smaller size and I'm going to try it on. You guys, I wish I had recorded it. If I had known it was going to go so well, I would have. But in my mind, I told myself that things were going to go so bad, right? Like, we are our own worst enemies. So I get a shirt from the plus size section. I get a 2X, I get a 1X, and I get a 0X. And the 2X, huge. 1X, a little bit baggy. 0X actually fit. And I was like, holy crap. I am getting smaller. So then later on, we were in a regular size area in the store. We were in Belk. And there was this shirt that was an extra large that I absolutely loved. I loved it. It just had like a little flutter sleeve and it was, just a solid color shirt. Super cute. Very similar to a shirt that I have now that I plan on keeping and making it smaller when I reach my goal weight because I really just enjoy that style. And I was like, you know what? I'm feeling brave. I'm going to try this extra large shirt on and see how it goes. So I put on the new jeans, right? Size 16. And I put on the shirt and it fit. It was tighter in the stomach area than I would ever wear out in public, just because I'm not comfortable with that. But I put it on and it wasn't like popping at the seams. A freaking extra large shirt. I was like, is this real life? Is this really happening right now? So, needless to say, I had a blast shopping. I don't know if I've mentioned this in previous videos, but for every 10 pounds I lose, I get myself a present to wear with my wardrobe when I get down to my goal weight. Both to keep myself motivated, like, you know, just so there's something fun. And then also to kind of spread out the cost of things. I won't be able to buy a whole bunch of stuff because my budget is really tight right now. I'm trying to work my way out of debt. But I get myself a little something. And so far, I've gotten some cute purses and wallets to wear with various outfits. So I go over to the purse section, and this purse that I have been eyeballing forever, it's like $200. I would never spend that much on a purse. Like, that, you know, just hurts my heart, especially on a budget. But I love, love, love this purse, and I've been eyeing it since before Christmas time. Like, maybe Thanksgiving time last year. And I'm like, oh gosh, I really just love this purse. It's everything that I like in a purse. Anyway, I won't bore you with all that. I'll put a picture up so you guys can see what I'm talking about. Anyway, I go to look at it because I'm always looking to see if they've got it on sale. And that they were on sale, but the only one that was left is cream. Now, I am really hard on whites and creams and baby blues, like light colors. I get dirty. When I eat, I wear it. It's like laws of physics. It just happens. I own multiple dogs, so they jump on me, like I get stuff on shirts. So with a cream purse, I'm like, oh Lord, I can't do the cream. But it's on sale for, I think, like $110, which is the lowest I've seen it go so far. Even with like sales at Christmas, Black Friday, all that, it never got that low. So I'm like, okay, well, they didn't have any of the black ones, which is what I wanted. So I'm like, all right. So I get home, I'm feeling really good about everything. I'm like, okay, I'm going to get online and see if anybody's, got this purse. Well, Belk.com was running a sale and the purse was $89. So my birthday is coming up, and like I said, we're on a very tight budget because I'm currently working on getting us out of debt. And so I told my wife, I was like, I need a huge favor. I know my birthday is not like right around the corner. It's in March, but I really want this purse. Like, I've been dreaming about it for months. Will you get this for me now? Because it's down to $89, and we'll just say it's for my birthday. So she said yes, because she's awesome. And I got the purse. So when I reach this next 10-pound mark, right, every 10 pounds, I get myself something. That's going to count for this 10 pounds. I'm at 37 pounds down right now. Okay. That's enough of me talking about shopping and jabbering. Thank you so much for listening. I am just really excited. And I want to say the reason why I'm telling you this story, because I'm sure some of you are like, oh my gosh, Allie, you're blathering on. What's going on? I tell these stories because I want people to realize that you can go shopping and have a positive experience, and it's okay to feel good in that moment. It's okay to be scared to pick up a size and go, is this gonna fit? So I want you to remember to give yourself the positive pep boost, right? And remind yourself it's not about the number. And I know that many people are not as fortunate as I am to have a work from home job, and so they have to buy clothes more regularly. There is a Facebook group. It's like Mounjaro clothing, buy, sell, trade. You can get some great stuff in the in-between sizes from other people who are selling their sizes. Any thrift stores are a great option for in between. Just do the best you can and don't spend a lot of money on the in-between clothes if you can help it. Like, just get the bare minimum and then use that buy, sell, trade group to sell off the stuff when you get smaller. Okay. Let's talk about Mounjaro 5.0, because I think that I have cracked the code. Now, if you are in the support groups or you go and join support groups, you will see there are a ton of people who move up from 2.5 to 5.0, and they have horror stories of side effects, getting violently ill, just really struggling on 5. Now, the reason why I say I think I've cracked the code is because I decided to take the advice of others who have been on this journey long term. They said that if there was one thing they could do differently, it would be to titrate up slowly. And I have other videos where I talk about this and the reasoning behind it. And this is one of the key points that I think is so important, because currently the recommendation is to be on 2.5 for a month and then move up. But that's just it. It's just a recommendation. You don't have to do that. And I think what's happening is because the dose is doubling from 2.5 to 5, that's why people have all these violent reactions. They get very, very sick. They're down for, 3, 4, 5 days, right? Having to take time off from work. Like, it's just bad. And so many new people to the medication post, and they're in a panic, and they're like, I've been on 2.5 for a month, and now I'm worried about going up to 5 because so many people have posted about having these horrible reactions. So let's talk about this weekend. I took my shot very early in the morning on Saturday because I didn't have an opportunity to take it Friday night. So very early in the morning on Saturday, took my shot, had a protein shake with it, and then immediately started to hydrate because I was, again, thinking that this was going to be horrible. I'm here to tell you that it wasn't horrible, and I think it's because I stayed on 2.5 until that dose started to wane for me. It wasn't working as well as it was when I first started taking it. So Saturday all day, I'm feeling a little bit tired, which some of the doctors online who, post about these medications, they say that can happen. The fatigue and feeling tired comes from the medication, like, really amping up your endocrine system. So I was tired, not horrible, but I was fine. This is all day Saturday. I did get one headache, and that was for about, I would say, 10 to 15 minutes, and it went away on its own. I didn't have to take anything. And then Sunday, I woke up and I had the fatigue. I was sore, like muscles were sore, joints were sore, but it wasn't terrible. Not nearly as bad as when I started out on 2.5. And I had the fatigue that would, last the entire weekend, and I couldn't get out of bed. This was nothing like that. This was like you feel after you've done a really long, hard hike in the woods, right? And you come home and then you wake up the next day and you're like, oh, I'm sore in places I didn't even know I had. It kind of felt like that. So very manageable, very doable. And I went shopping. I got up, got ready, got dressed, left the house, was out walking all day in stores with family. So very, very manageable. Now, by the time I got home, I was exhausted and I was very sorry that I had done all that walking around, but I know it was, good for me, so I'm not complaining. Today is Monday and I'm back to feeling 100%. I have the day off work today because it's a holiday, so I'm doing laundry, I'm playing with the dogs, I'm cleaning. I've been great. Other thing that I've noticed about 5 is that my appetite suppression has come back spot on. I am right back to where I was with 2.5 when I first started with the appetite suppression. So I'm very excited about that. I'm making sure that I'm meeting my calorie goals. So even though I don't feel like eating, I get my protein shakes in, prioritizing protein, staying hydrated, taking my vitamins, which is a big thing. And all of that has been going really well. So I'm going to do another update once I get through the rest of this week, just to kind of let everybody know, how it was the whole week on 5. But so far, so good. I am really excited. And yeah, I'm washing my new pair of jeans right now. And when they're dry, I might even put them on again. I don't know. We're going to get crazy with it. So anyway, if you made it this far in the video, give me a thumbs up. Thank you so much for watching. If you haven't, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next video. While we were out shopping, Kevin got a new toy. This is Sunflower. Right, buddy? It was $3 at Marshall's. Well, try not to get my hand, dude. It was $3 at Marshall's, and my dogs have a tendency to really tear stuff up horribly. So I hate to spend a lot of money on toys, but I like for them to have toys. So whenever I can get something cheap, I absolutely get it. So, okay. Thanks for watching.